Hi everybody! What's up, everybody? We should be good. We should be live. Still new to streaming again. So let me know if there's any audio issues or anything like that. There should not be, however. This is day 2 of doing some Oblivion stuff for the 100% series, basically. Pretty much, for anybody that doesn't know, currently we are doing a massive 100% series for the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And there's a lot of things that are a little grindy. You know, whenever you do 100%, you know, there's a lot of things that obviously take a little bit more time, so it's not really that interesting when you record them. You know, it's kind of, that's why I always like streaming that stuff, just because people can still see it, but then you have, obviously, like, more time to do it with a streaming situation, you know what I mean? So let me pull up the list, because we were making pretty good progress here. How do I find the map of these things? I was able to find a map previously. I pick things up, I am the collector. There are times, many of times, I wish I could let it go. Okay, here we go. Okay, cool. So where are we at? We're at somewhere. So yeah, welcome to everybody. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed the series thus far for Oblivion, and this will be a shorter stream. I do want to go longer, but currently we're just doing 100,000 things every day, so it's just kind of when I can fit in a stream. Just as a heads up. But if you do want to watch the tentative streams right now, I would say just, it's probably going to be somewhat in the mornings, probably like 9 to 10 to 11 p.m. Mountain Time is when I'll probably be going live. Unless I could just get to a point where I can do it like later in the day consistently. Just tricky. It's probably going to be tricky for like 1 to 2 months, and then things will probably be able to be much more figure-outable. If that makes sense. But what's up, Nairi Goolsby, 6970? I think that is your name. What's up, Justin Reeves? What's up, Liquid Rax? Thank you for giving me something to watch while I'm at my treatment for 5 hours. You're goated. No worries, man. Yeah, it'll be a shorter stream. Should be actually longer than than yesterday's stream, actually, funnily enough. What's up, 12 Gauge? My character looks terrifying. Yeah, I'm having to use light armor, so we have a very weird hodgepodge. Actually, amber farming would probably be good, because I want to get the full amber set. That actually might be better to do. Well, let's do the statues. But yeah, I don't like how he looks. The Kvatch Curus is eh. Are you streaming the rest of the playthrough? No, I'm streaming basically just the grindy stuff. Pretty much. The grindy things. We'll keep all the main content to the actual, you know, actual playthrough. What's up, Emily? Welcome in. Yeah, we're going to be doing some statues. Maybe we'll switch and do some amber stuff later, though. What's up, Lord? Welcome in. What's up, Arpiazza? Welcome in. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome into the playthrough. Let me know if any audio issues arise, because I'm still relatively new to dipping my toes back into streaming. Currently, what we're doing is the Collector. If you don't know, you need to get 10 Ayleid statues in Oblivion, basically all around the map of Cyrodiil. And we did pretty good yesterday. We got a lot of them, but there's like maybe 6 or 7 more or so. So that's what we are doing. We're also working on, I think we maxed out, yeah, we maxed out Conjuration. So the other thing we should do, too, is we should build a new destruction spell, because I can actually use magic decently well with Varelius here. We should work on destruction and also continue to work on blunt as well, which is what this axe is. And we should keep using Farla stones, because we got an absolute ton of them from doing all this. There are times, many a times, I wish I could let it go. Want some pizza and hot wings. I had a breakfast sandwich from the gas station, and I had a little bag of flaming hot Funyuns from the gas station as well, and a slice of banana bread and some coffee. Pretty good breakfast. Typically these days I cook a massive breakfast. 3 eggs, 2 hash brown patties, some ketchup, bacon, I think I'm missing something too. I do that most days, but today we had so much stuff going on in the morning that I had to just grab something quick. Okay, so we did not do this one, right? So we're looking for an Ayleid statue. They're very, 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 like, memorable in terms of how they look. How is a skeleton summoning something? Absolutely ridiculous. How could this even be happening? Yeah. Bastard skeleton, hit me. I love that everything just kills itself on me. A Dessel? Okay, so that's the next area. Yeah, let's work on under destruction, but honestly, we should go to Frostcrag and make a new destruction spell. I think Elemental Bolt's pretty good, though. Yeehaw! Goodbye. What's up, Ardowls? What's up, David? Cook some scrambled eggs and bacon and sausage day. Hell yeah, it's become a ritual for me, man. It's so awesome. I love doing it. Once things chill, I honestly should just talk about everything. It's all good stuff, as I've said. It's just like there's so many things going on. But anyways, once things chill out, I want to make like a full like cooking every single day schedule. Because yeah, it's a ritual. I love doing it, man. It takes a little bit of time, but it's not only a shit ton of protein, which is good for the gym, obviously, but like it's just, I don't know, it's a fun time. I love putting on a YouTube video, making up a big old breakfast. So I want to do that for lunch and for dinner as well, and then basically just cook everything every day. That would be the dream. Oh my god! God, I love how, see, the zombies look so good, man. That just looks so amazing. Like, this is Oblivion. That's crazy how good that looks. And the raids, like, all of the animations look so astoundingly good. Again, just wish they fixed the freaking bugs. There are times, many of times, I wish I could let it go. Yeah. That's really weird. It, like, finally, it's played my preview on my, like, YouTube dashboard, but, like, way after I started, and so my self just popped up here. What the hell was that? Okay. Ayleid cast card. Not going to be in here, I don't think. I got to be smarter about, like, navigating these places because I keep getting lost. So it looks like... Oh, I see. So this one probably has a wing to the left, a wing to the right, and then that opens up that wing over there, I'm betting. So let's start with the left first. What's up, N7 Clovis Guy? Welcome in. Have you heard the remaster is supposed to be getting the creation kit for modding in the next year? Wait, the remaster for what? This? Because that's actually crazy to me that they're actually updating it. Getting the creation kit for modding? No. But that makes sense. Yeah, Bethesda's just like, all right, modders, fix all the stuff, do whatever you want. We're done with this game. Ah, that's cool. Ooh, that might be... Okay, that would be interesting. As usual, I'm not a big fan of mods a lot of the time, but honestly, if someone does something really cool with this game, which I think it does have potential for, I would definitely be down to play that stuff. For sure. Unpopular opinion, eggs are disgusting. I'm a little weird with eggs, honestly. Like, I see where you're coming from. I really don't like the taste of, like, yolk. I think it tastes really kind of gritty and gross. But scrambled eggs and eggs and, like, other things and, like, egg sandwiches, that stuff I really do like. But I kind of do understand what you mean with just flat-out eggs. Like, when people put, like, an egg on their burger and they just cut into it and, like, bleeds yolk. I hate that. That's disgusting. Not my thing. So I can kind of meet you halfway on that one, honestly. A little bit. Get a good team who puts out heart and soul into it. They just got to work on the bugs. Yeah, we talked about this a lot yesterday. It's really, really sad, honestly. Like, this game, honestly, is one of the best remakes. They called it a remaster, and it's so good that, like, I would really push to call it, you know, a remakester or whatever. It's kind of in the middle a little bit. But they just didn't fix the bugs, and it's astounding to me. It's really just a depressing thing, because, like, everything was done so well. I mean, look at this. Like, this right here, this one image is so, like, this would be a dream. This is what you see on YouTube when it's like, you know, Oblivion remade in Unreal Engine. It's just like 5, you know, like maybe 3 minutes of gameplay. That's what this looks like, and they did it. And it's just like, man, just put some love into it. What the hell? It's just crazy. It's astounding. All right, hello. I'm gonna sneak up on you and give you a big ol' whack. Okay, yeah, our axe is pretty good, actually. It just runs out of charge super quick like every other thing in Oblivion. What do we got in the Ayleid cache? Anything. I'm assuming there's something we want to do on this left side, and then that's going to do something. We're going to do the same thing on the right side, and then that'll open up the main passage, is what I'm thinking is happening here, but I don't exactly know. Where does this go? Wenyandowick. Okay, we are at Wenyandowick, so this goes back to the main chamber, I do believe. And we got a little wraith over here. Do you mind if I just give you a little... Yeah! Okay, bye. Thank you. I feel like the audio's glitched here, too. I don't know how that gate opens. I think we explored everything. So that's kind of odd. Let's go back over here. Unfertilized chicken embryos are amazing. In the right stuff, at least for me. Not everything, but in the right stuff. Okay, that's a good sign, because that opened up automatically. We're not really activating anything, but I think what I said is correct. So let's go to the other side now and do that. There are times, many of time. Wait. Where are we? So we came from there. There was definitely another passage, though. I think we went into... Okay, now I'm confused. I thought it was, like, on each side. Because we came from down there. We came from down over there, and then... Yeah, now I'm confused. Okay, let's pull up the map here. So we didn't go, like, directly behind us? Where does this go? Oh, we didn't go over there, too. The hell? Adessel, and then somewhere over here? The Great Fort. Why is all this not revealed on my map? So I guess we didn't do this one? Feels like the layout literally just changed. Very odd. No, but we've been here, because there's a dead wraith. Or maybe not. I am so confused. Okay, let's just try this. We'll see. I hope if they do Fallout 3 Remaster Remake that they don't abandon it. I don't know, man. I mean, given Bethesda's track record, I think Bethesda understands they can just release remakes of their most popular games, kind of just build up hype around it, or shadow drop it maybe even again, and then just abandon it. And I think it's just going to keep working for them, especially with Fallout 3 New Vegas. I don't think they're going to have to do anything with it. They're just going to be successes. It would give people better faith in the company if they did support it afterwards. But I don't think that they have to. I think they understand, especially with Oblivion Remastered, which I guarantee if we look at the numbers for the sales, they're probably just like, yeah, that was a huge success, and we're going to do the same thing for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. But honestly, if they keep the price point at $40, I would say that's worth it. I'll take this quality remake or remaster, whatever you want to call it, for New Vegas and 3. I'll take it for $40. I think that's definitely valuable. I would just like to see it supported. That's all. Okay, I think there's another hidden push block somewhere to get that Varlo stone. Yep. Right there. Yoink. Beautiful. Okay, so what? So that's just a little bonus area. Now I think we gotta go down this hallway. Yo, what up, Kitty Cat Rar? Your name was Kitty Cat Rar, right? Or at least we had somebody called Kitty Cat Rar at some point, I think. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. They move on to the next project. All the big companies don't care anymore. They just want money, like you're saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah, as I've said many times, like, obviously Bethesda has done a lot of good things for me. Was able to launch a whole YouTube thing off of it, all that sort of stuff. But where Bethesda has turned currently, you know, especially with the day and age of the live action service stuff, live service games, I think it's clear to see where their prime concern is. Whereas other game companies, a good example, I think, a good example being Team Cherry, who made Hollow Knight and Silksong. I think it's clear to see with Team Cherry, like, you know, I think they just care about making an amazing game that has sticking power for forever. Then they support it, and everybody loves it, and, you know, they're a beloved company, even though it took 50,000 years for Team Cherry to release Silksong. Still, it was, you know, I think it's an example of, like, that's a company that everybody loves, and I think really does do it just for the love of the game, literally. Whereas Bethesda, I think over time, has definitely turned into more of, like, a money-generating company. Which, whatever. Everybody always says, well, businesses are designed to make money. It's like, yeah, I know, but some video game developers do it a little bit differently than others. Wow. What? Hit me. Whoop. Nice hit. Yeah. Block at 69. Hit me again. Hit me, boy. Don't just stare at me with your nasty skull. Agape. Nasty. Okay, don't be summoning things. I don't want this to turn into a whole thing. Just die. Thank you. War, like Kitty Cat War. Kitty Cat War is the beginning of my first and last name. I just added Kitty. Yeah, no, I see that in your name, but we definitely had a viewer that was called Kitty Cat Rower. You know, R-A-W-R. So I don't know if that's you or if that was just somebody else, but it was a very similar name, I guess, and what I'm saying. Unless I'm just flat out misremembering, but I don't think so. See, that looks so cool. God, I love how this looks. Okay, let's go back this way. I think there was another passage this way. This place keeps going and going and going. Oh my god! Todd needs to resign and put somebody else in who has the heart in the company. I agree. I honestly agree. Like, nothing against... And he is, right? Didn't he say, like, after Elder Scrolls 6, he's stepping down or whatever? Yeah, nothing against Todd Howard. I just think, yeah, we need somebody to take the reins of Bethesda that I think really just, you know, wants to make the best Fallout ever, the best Elder Scrolls 6 ever. Nothing like Starfield, you know, wasting everyone's time with that sort of thing, or Fallout 76. I would agree. I think it's time for that, and I think Bethesda doing that could really kind of, like, launch into relevantism again in a big way. But that's just, like, my opinion, man. Hard to complain about playing the remasters over the originals. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, with Oblivion, everybody loves to talk about how much they love this game in terms of nostalgia. So I think there's going to probably be a lot of people that are just like, you know, no, I'm only ever going to play the original. That's it. Never the remaster. But in my mind, it's like, well, the remaster adds quite a bit of stuff. And I think it's just, you know, I don't know. It's new and shiny. Also, there's the Ayleid statue. Bada bing, bada boom. So personally, even with its failings, I do think the remaster is the way to play it currently. Especially with the mod support coming out for it. Yeah, that'll do a lot. Okay. Well, that was easy, relatively. We didn't even go up that center area, did we? Guess I'm a little confused. How the heck do we get out of here? Where does this go? When Yandawik. Yeah, it must have, like, all interconnected. I just don't even realize how it happened. Alrighty, on to the next. Whee! And like I said, we can go explore the Shivering Isles too. I would like to get a full set of amber armor. Because I think we're about at half Ayleid statues. I think we have 5 out of 10. And we could also work on light armor too. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, not you. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, we had somebody that was super similar to your name. Difference between making money and doing absolutely everything possible to make as much money as possible at the cost of quality and ethics. Right. Which I don't think, like, Bethesda's definitely, like, not, like, the worst, obviously. There's a lot of gaming companies that are far worse than Bethesda, that sort of thing. I just would like to see a bit of a return to form. I bought the Oblivion Remastered and Fallout 4 Anniversary for my Xbox Series S. Had 2 for Fallout 4. Yeah, I was considering giving the Anniversary a try, because I did really like Skyrim Anniversary. I know it had a ton of hate, and I understand why. But I did, honestly. It was a lot of fun. There was some really cool stuff in it. Maybe one day. Okay, let's go do another one. So there's one called Wendir up here, in between Skingrad and Coral. It's like right about there. Fort Carmala. Fort Carmala Harris. What's up, Puchiha? Welcome in. Right in the middle of a fight immediately. Ew! I was gonna shriek in horror, but it's actually a hot plant woman. Never mind. Never mind. How you doing? How are things growing? Todd did say the other day that Bethesda is going back to how it used to be and what fans expected for Elder Scrolls 6 taking a step back from Starfield in 76. Okay, good. Yeah, because I don't know what they expect. I don't know what they expect to have happen if they don't do that, you know? Yeah, I'm glad I guess they're finally waking up. Jeez Louise. How you doing today, GV? Doing well. Today's been busy already up until this point. I wanted to go live a bit earlier. And then I got to take Cindy to an ocular appointment soon. Somewhat soon. And then, yeah, we got, there's some voice acting stuff we're probably going to have to do a bit later. But good day thus far. Stone door to Vendir. They all have W's. That's the thing. The Elder Scrolls After 6 will not release in our lifetime, so for him resigning... I don't know. I mean, honestly, I could... Yeah, obviously with how long The Elder Scrolls 6 has taken to come out, it does seem like it would take forever. But I could see a thing where, like, they kind of realize, like, okay, let's stop bullshitting with all this nonsense and just kind of do what we were meant to do. And again, I'm down for a new IP, man. It's not against Bethesda trying out new IPs. They just need to be inspired. As I've said, I just don't think Starfield was inspired at all. I'm kind of baffled that game was even made with how much inspiration it seemed to have behind it. I'm all down for Bethesda to do their thing with, like, a brand new world and IP and everything like that. Just make it, you know... interesting. But yeah, I could see them just going, okay, let's stop all the nonsense and just start doing what we were, you know, extremely successful at doing previously. And then we might be able to get, you know, Elder Scrolls 6 sometime within our lifetime. That'd be nice. 2029 is the time frame, and at this point I've waited so long, I don't care, I'll wait. So they confirmed it was like a 20... Did they confirm that? It was a 2029 release? I'm just so, like, checked out at this point, you know what I mean? It's just like, when it happens, it happens. Outside of that, just let me know, because it's been so long. But did they confirm 2029? Oh my god, wait, really? So we gotta wait another 3 years? Jesus Christ. Actual insanity. Look at Rockstar. They make insane money with their games, and they take a lot of time, but it always hits every time they release something. One of the few companies that never misses. Yeah, I mean, I was telling Cindy this, like... Or maybe I mentioned it in a Red Dead Redemption episode coming up. But I was just like, there's nothing... Like, Rockstar can literally just make movies. Their games are so cinematic, they're almost just movies. Straight up. Very long movies. And yeah, Rockstar's on a different level. Like, I honestly look at Rockstar with a lot more respect than I do with Bethesda. When I look at Rockstar's games, I think that is literally, like, the height of the medium. I think what Bethesda does very well, which is, you know, an open world, interconnected kind of fun-to-complete world. But I honestly, I think Rockstar is, like, on an entirely different level. Nothing can really touch them, in my eyes. Okay, this place is freaking massive. Where does this go? Stone door to Vendia Nagashel. Okay, let's save that for later. Bum, bum, bum. EA Sports. It's in the game. And 2K are some of the worst with the money-making greedy. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. I mean, wasn't it a thing like EA with the Star Wars Battlefront, whatever that game is, when they remade it? And then they did, like, a Reddit Ask Me... And okay! They did a Reddit Ask Me Anything or whatever, and that, like... They said something like, you know, why is Darth... I haven't played those games, but they were like, why is Darth Vader locked behind DLC or whatever? Paid microtransactions. And then they literally said something like, oh, money, 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 whatever. And then it was, like, the most downvoted comment in history on Reddit. I think that's obviously just goes to show. Yeah, EA is a whole nother... I mean... The type of company that, like, EA and those types of companies are is, like, one that I literally just... I don't even want to play those games, even if I am attracted to the games that they're releasing. Because it's just, like, they're so over the top with it, you know, like GameStop at its worst, basically, that I just, like, I'll play other stuff, man. Even if I'm, like, super-duper interested in the IP, I'll just play other things. I just don't want to support that type of, you know, company, basically. Skeleton hero, what are you the hero of? Dead? Because you're dead. You see? You're dead. Just like that, it's that easy. Todd always said they're going back to the old racing. One way to find out is when they do it. Wait, what do you mean the old racing? Bethesda make racing games? 2029. Oh my god. So we confirmed 2029 for Elder Scrolls 6. I know you might think like I would just know this, but like I said, I've just been kind of checked out, like waiting for things to come, just because, you know, it's been so long and we just don't know and whatever. 2020. Oh my god, man, that's actually crazy to me. That's yeah. Imagine what had happened had Starfield just never existed. Ba, ba, ba. It's the Netherlich! Oh, God, no! It's the Netherlich! Scratch your itch, Netherlich. Wait, let me block. I need block experience. The enchanted item doesn't have enough charge. Yeah, I know. It never does. You get to use it for like 3 swings and then it's done. Alright, I guess we're just working our way down this dungeon. This place is massive. 2K basketball and NBA game has a battle pass. Yeah, no. I ain't about that stuff at all. And if I want to play a basketball game, I'll play a game like by an indie company or something like that. Wendir Nagasel. Not into that sort of thing whatsoever. Yeah, I didn't realize 3 more years was confirmed. That's, All right. Okay. It's just like, I mean, you know, I know everybody beats this like a dead horse, but it's just like, put it in perspective. Like, I started this YouTube channel basically around the time Skyrim DLCs were coming out. And from then until now, and then plus 3 more years, we have still not had a sequel to one of the best-selling games of all time. One of the best-selling, I'm sure, you know, franchises of all time. One of the most famous, beloved games of all time, Skyrim. We have still not had a sequel from a company that has expressed interest in making that sequel. It'd be one thing if they just said, hey, we don't want to do it anymore, we want to make new stuff, whatever. But, like, I started this channel making videos when, I think, before Dawnguard even existed. So, that's just crazy. That's actually insane, insanity. Nuts. Happened to my beloved Call of Duty. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Call of Duty is one of those things that, like, I really enjoy it. There's a lot of fun stuff. Obviously, Black Ops 1 and, all the Modern Warfare stuff in the early days. Like, there's a lot of really great stuff there, but then, obviously, yeah. It's the same thing with Assassin's Creed, you know, it's like 100 games a year. Just can't keep up with it. Just becomes too much. My interest wanes drastically because there's so much to keep up with. Okay, we're in the poison zone now, so we gotta make sure we don't die because this stuff like just doesn't go away once you get poisoned. I still don't know exactly how that works. Oh my god, this place is massive. Is that the statue? Oh wow, this one's in like the same... That's really weird. This one's like the same situation as the other one. Whoa, Flashbolt Tome. Withering Bolt Tome. Withering Waves. Let's read those. Alright. Yeah, there was another Ayleid rune that was exactly laid out like this, kind of. So they did it like again, which is interesting. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Excuse me, no interest. There's like 100 monsters in here. No interest. Bye. Kingdom Hearts 4. I might play it. I like Kingdom Hearts. I don't love it. It was never a big, like... I didn't grow up with it. I think had I grown up with it, it would have been huge for me. But 2 and 3 are very flashy. They're very fun. I like, detest the story and all that, but... They are very fun, like, and visually appealing. I might play Kingdom Hearts 4. We'll see. We will see. Alrighty, so there's that. Let's go to the next one. This one is Moranda, not a W, and it's like located right about here. So we'll just run, because this game is not going to let me fast travel for like another 1,000 years now. What's up, Ghost Stories? Welcome in. Makes sense, though. 5 to 6 years development cycle since Starfield, but man, if they just started on Elder Scrolls 6 after Skyrim, we could be on Elder Scrolls 7 by now. Yeah. Yep. And I still want to do Starfield and, like, actually, you know, come to a actual review point and be like, okay, here's what I think about the game legitimately without any of the nonsense behind it. But, like I said, I think if a lot of Elder Scrolls fans had the ability to press a button that would have made Starfield never exist and made Elder Scrolls 6 come out earlier, I think literally everybody, if we're being honest with ourselves, would have pressed that button. You know what I mean? Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. PS2 and play all the games I loved as a kid. Yeah, I did that for a good long while. Bought all the old consoles and bought all the old games. PlayStation's pretty good if you get a PS4 or PS5, like pretty good with allowing you to play all the old stuff. Mostly, especially if it's like a Sony IP. Battlefield, you used to love it.
Am I supposed to be?
Am I supposed to? I just saved your life, Imperial Legion soldier. You got nothing to say to me? Nothing at all. Never got the chance to ask, did you see the video of them talking about the new Fable? No. I think there's a video that I have not seen yet. I've seen all the other, like, teasers and stuff like that. But no, I am going to watch that. I'll probably watch that, like, or listen to it at the gym. Perhaps tomorrow, or at least when I get a chance. Because I am very interested. I would like to see what's going on with that for sure. Yeah! Take this, Minotaur Lord! Lord of Death is what you are. I have dashes, all sorts of things. Look at this. Woo! Yeah, destruction increases way faster in this game. It's kind of insane. Destruction was always a massive pain, and now look at it. Already at 88 as a non-mage character. Whoop! Dun 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 dun. Ya baba hi ya bi babu. Ya baba bi ya baba boo. Okay, now hit me. Thank you. I'm gonna give you one of these. Thank you. Appreciate the skill grinding. Thanks, brother. Bum 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 bum. One screenshot in 4 years. I'm dying. I just want one trailer. Was that when... Wait, what's for that? Oh, for Kingdom Hearts 4, yeah. I thought you were talking about the Skyrim, like, teaser thing. I was like, that's way before, right? We're coming on, like, what, 7 years or something now? Bum, ba, ba, bum, 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 ba, ba, bum, 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 bum. Wait, Shadow's Rest Cavern. Do we not have... I guess it's got to be past this bridge then, right? Because it's not showing up on my compass. Do you have to, like, access this place through that cavern? Is it one of those weird situations? Because it ain't nowhere here. I think that's probably what it is, maybe. You guys coming across the bridge? Okay. Sometimes I feel like I gotta shoot you. Sometimes I feel like you're taking elemental bolts. With the magic I have now, you get shot in the face, yeah. Lonely as I am, at least I'm not a big bug. Well, you got a ruby cut, that's cool. Yeah, where is this place? This place is called Moranda. Oh, I'm like a little to the west. It's like over here. It's like right there. Yeah. Nope, that makes sense. Because this path's leading up to it. Can I play Fable? I'm thinking about playing it. I mean, you can play whatever you want. I ain't your dad. If you're asking how to play Fable, oh yeah, that series is a bit of a pain, isn't it? To play. I think you have to, like, yeah, because I remember we did, like, Fable 1, 2, and 3 back to back to back, and I had to do weird shit for, like, 2 or 3. There's, like, weird stuff going on, because they weren't, like, fully backwards compatible. It was something where you had to get a code. It was, like, a whole nightmare. If you're talking about Fable 1, you should be able to play it pretty easily, because there's, like, a Fable Anniversary, I think it's called, something like that. And you should be able to download that on Steam or wherever. That should be a thing, I think. Bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba bee bum bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum. Miranda. Who are you? Who are you supposed to be? Come. Take my axe swings, ogre. Which is 100% definitely blunt. Even though it's a bladed weapon. Makes total sense. Here, go ahead and hit me. I need a block. Appreciate that. You can have that. Then hit me. Okay, you killed yourself. Oh, wait. You didn't yet, but you will. See? Told you. Okay, we good? Let's go ahead and get rid of this blue thing. Alrighty. Stone door to Miranda. Making good progress with the stats. Very excited for Fable and one of my favorite playthroughs you've done, GV. Yeah, I've considered like redoing them. They're very short, for at least for like RPGs, which I like because my attention span is shot these days. And they're just fun to go through. I would definitely consider. That's kind of why I've wanted to return to streaming too, because I've been like, it'd be so fun to do, you know, marathons of stuff that I really want to play, like the Fable series again. It's been long enough that I'm definitely interested in doing it again. But yeah, I think we went full evil with the Fable one last time. Yeah, I'd definitely be down. Fable's a lot of fun. I think it's got some issues, at least Fable 1 does. But it is very unique, which is the good thing about it. Okay, come here, Mr. Ogre. So this is one that is entrenched in natural animals and monsters. Bop, 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 which is interesting. All right, let's go this way. So we're looking for the statue. What's up, Silas? Welcome in. Hopefully Elder Scrolls 6 will actually be good. That's what I'm really concerned with that. Same. Yeah. Yeah, because I think the last, as I've said, the last truly good Bethesda game that I've played at least was Fallout 4, and even that, I think, was definitely a step down below Skyrim. I think Fallout 4 is very good, but it's also got some issues. It's a little messy. So since Fallout 4, which is what, 2016? 2015? I think it's 2015. Yeah, I just don't think we've had like a really solid offering from Bethesda since. Even this game, which I like quite a bit. It's made by Virtuos, obviously. Stone door to Miranda Abaspana. Okay, let's save that for later. So, yeah, like you, I'm a little concerned. I'm still going to hold the faith. Like, I'm going to just have to think that Todd will, like, realize they kind of need to make it work and really put everything that they have into it, especially with how long it's taken to come out. So, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic as usual until we finally have it in our hands after all these long, long decades. God. The actual hell. It'll just about be 2 decades, right? 11 if it were like releases. Yeah, it's gonna be close. Actual insanity. Okay, what's in you? Thank you. Useless gold at this point. Just got a PlayStation 5. I play on that. I need to get a better computer. Yeah, same. My computer, although I don't know, a lot of it was like just the dust and like some issue. Once I had that resolved, my computer actually runs things way better now. I didn't realize how much of an effect that had. But I usually default to the PS5 these days because most of the time it just runs everything fine. Depending on the game, obviously. Bum, 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 bum. What's up, Nate Dogg? Welcome in. I am doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Hello, hello. What the hell was that? We hit me with a magical spell? Hit me, Crabman. You hit me again, Crabman. Here, hit me one more time, Crabman. Yeah, the other thing I want to do every time we have a stream is I want to do a stream question of the day, because we do that on my videos, like the comment question of the episode. So I definitely want to do that moving forward to for pretty much every stream. Which currently would be, is anybody watching Love is Blind season whatever the hell, 9,856, where they are in Ohio. Because if nobody knows what Love is Blind is, or if anybody doesn't know what Love is Blind is, hit me. You can stare into my steely blue gaze all you want, but you're going to have to hit me at some point. It's weird because, like, I think they're programmed to not hit you until you put your shield down, although this guy is in the wall. So I think he's got bigger problems. Okay, you can have that then. Bye-bye. But yeah, if anybody doesn't know what Love is Blind is, basically it's a series on Netflix that is just about the last thing I would ever watch, but it's so captivating when it's captivating, because other times it's boring as all hell. But it's basically just like a dating reality show where people kind of like talk to each other, but they can't see each other. And then they are pretty much heavily incentivized to propose so that they can go on trips and get influencer followers and all that sort of stuff. And then go through the process, and then it ends with like who ends up getting married and who doesn't. So I think the show is very stupid on a base level because, like, you know, outside of the first season, like, everybody kind of realized, okay, now if we basically just propose, you know, we'll be able to be on a show for longer. We'll be able to go on vacation because they send them on, like, a honeymoon. Then, you know, we'll get a lot of social media followers because this is a very big show. So it's just, like, it kind of ruins the entire experiment because it's like everybody knows now, like, if you just propose to somebody, you basically lose nothing and you gain so much. So it's a very bizarre thing. But it's really interesting to obviously like see the reveals. I think last season there was a reveal where basically as soon as the girl saw the guy, she like broke it off in the next scene. Which is very rough. That's very rare because at least like a lot of people I think end up realizing they're not attracted to the other person over the next X weeks. But this girl was immediately just like, nah, I'm done. Not attracted to him. And I actually know somebody that's sister went to high school with that guy, which was crazy. Little 6 degrees of separation there. But anyways, that'd be the comment question of this stream. Is, do you guys watch Love is Blind? We're currently in Ohio for like the 800,000th season. And it's been alright. It's been pretty par for the course. Nothing like too insane. There's one guy that is really, really bad, and I'm like astounded at the things that he's saying on like knowing he's being filmed. With the episode that we watched, like the final episode we watched last night, I was like, I can't believe this guy is saying this shit. It's actually crazy. But yeah, if anybody watches it, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Even if you're watching this in the future, you want to leave a comment. All right, so we're still looking for the statue. Fallout 4 let me down because of the building and the side quest repeating. Yeah, Fallout 4 is weird. I kind of, like, over time, I've gotten a respect for Fallout 4. When it first came out, I think just literally how it looks, like the visual component, was odd to me. And it felt weird, like, the way it plays and stuff. It felt really weird. It didn't feel like Fallout 3 or New Vegas or Oblivion or Skyrim even. It had an odd feeling. But over time, I've kind of, like, really enjoyed it. I still think it has issues, but I honestly do think Fallout 4 is a really good game. With some issues. Yeah! What? Do something. Also, how'd you Minotaurs even get in here, huh? How'd you even get in here? You're like way too big for these like doorways. Makes no sense. Somebody explain it to me. Okay, who's over here? Hi! Hit me. Hit me. Come on. What is that? I never heard of the TV show. I live in Ohio. So it's a show on Netflix called Love is Blind. It's basically a reality dating show where the whole premise is that everybody kind of dates each other in what's called the pods. So you can't see the person you're talking to. And the whole idea is to see whether love is blind or not. Like, do you fall in love with the person, you know, through their personality without even seeing them? And it's a cool idea, and it's like, you know, it makes for great television, but I personally just think, like, you know, the whole experiment is immediately destroyed by the fact that, like I said, the incentivization of how big the show is and how many, like, Twitter followers you're going to get or whatever you're looking for, and plus going on a free paid-for vacation and all sorts of stuff. It's like, it kind of ruins the whole point of, you know, there's not really a negative to not proposing to somebody. And if you do end up falling in love, and if you do end up, like, taking it to the altar, you get, like, I think an incentivized chunk of cash as well. So it's like you only stand to win by, like, continuing with the show, so it kind of takes away from, you know, the whole point of, like, can these people fall in love without seeing each other? And they also, the other thing that I really don't like about it, too, is that they only ever put on basically, like, base-level attractive people. It's never, like, people with, you know, different styles of bodies and bigger people. Although there is a bigger guy on this season, which I did like. But yeah, they never actually, like, you know, cast people that would really push the experiment of, like, yeah, did you fall in love with the person, or, you know, does how they appear affect that? So it's interesting in that level, but I think it's like a deeply flawed show, basically. At least that's my opinion of it. But yeah, it's a show on Netflix. Very, very big, very large, popular show. Okay, what did I miss about this place? There's always more things coming out of the woodwork here. Oh my god, it's a lowly rat. Take that! Take this! Take that! Rat. Okay, where did we not go? I can see something shambling over this way. Let's check this out. Try to get sneak, man, but man, oh man, like we are just flat out not getting sneak. Maybe after this one, we'll go and try to get some amber armor. Like, it genuinely feels like something is up with my sneak skill, or the equipment I'm wearing, or something. Where it's just like something that I have on is like actually affecting how much we level up sneak. Stone door to Miranda. That's where we just came from. You know something, it's scripted, right? And sometimes they want the guy to sound like he's an ass, which most of the time they are. I don't think Love is Blind is not scripted. I think the worst that Love is Blind gets is that producers will do their producer thing where they basically tell the guys and gals, whatever, like, you know, hey, what'd you think of what this guy said? That was pretty messed up, right? And then they'll capture him going, yeah, that guy's a dickhead. And then that'll, you know, cause drama, whatever. Outside of that, the show's not scripted. It's very much real. But what they do is, I think they know that they get everybody like really drunk a lot of the time, or put them in places where they can easily consume alcohol. And then obviously they forget they're on a show and they say a bunch of shit. And then, you know, obviously as the viewers, we all watch and we get entertained, and that's how the whole reality thing goes. So, like I said, it's an interesting show on that level. I just think it's a bit of a farce, calling itself, like, you know, they try to do this whole thing. They try to keep it classy, where they're like, you know, we've had so many couples fall in love and all this stuff. The whole way they portray the show is supposed to have this class to it. And I'm like, we know what this is. We're down in the slop with the pigs. Come on, you're not fooling nobody. Okay, so let's open this. I think there's a body over there, so we should have been through there, but I think our statue probably lies this away, I'm betting. Yo, what's up, Roger Hunt? Welcome in. I made day 2. Do you have a schedule, or are you randomly popping onto stream? So currently, there's no schedule. Basically, there are grindy things that I want to do in this playthrough for, you know, the 100% playthrough. So pretty much I have my mornings open a lot of the time. So it's basically whenever I have an open morning, I want to go live maybe for an hour or two and then get some of the stuff done, just so that anybody that wants to see everything can see it. And then, yeah, it'll just be there on the, you know, stream tab forever. So currently, no schedule. I would say just if you go onto my Twitter, you can follow the post I just pinned. Which I'll go ahead and put the Twitter in the chat in case somebody wants to follow that. Yeah, so way to get notified is if you are... if you're following me on Twitter, I pinned a post. And if you like that post, basically anytime I stream, I'm going to reply to that post, and then you'll basically get notified if you check Twitter that I am live. And then also, if you're in the Discord, if you are a member or a patron, check your member or patron benefits. There's a Discord invite in there somewhere, and then you can join the Discord, and then I'm going to post when I'm live in the Discord as well. Eventually, I do want to build up to a schedule, but currently we are in some big life change moments, and I just can't, there's no way to like stick to an actual schedule at the moment. I do want to build up to that, though, once things in our personal life calm down. Again, all good things, just things I don't want to discuss until they are concluded. So yeah, that's currently what's going on with that. Okay. So I don't think we went to this one. So what was the point of going through that whole other place? Just like 1,000 minotaurs, basically. Weak potions, don't care about that. Yeah, this is a weirder one. It's just a dead end. Oh, no, okay. Looking for a statue, please. Anybody give me a statue, please? Oh, there it is. Ayleid statue. So this is what we're looking for times 10, and I think there are specifically 10 in the game. Or maybe 11, because I think you have to buy one, sell it, and then get 10 more to trigger this quest, pretty much. Ooh, a Varla. don't mind if I do. Let me just find that push block. Miranda gate key. Oh, interesting. It's got like a unique key there, too. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you, thank you. And now there's like a haze going through here, which is interesting. Here. Yeah, these Ayleid runes are way cooler than I remember them being. They're kind of designed. Like, each one's got its own little thing. This is like a poison rune zone. I think with Oblivion, I often write it off as, like, just not being worth exploring a lot of the time. But I will say these, even though they're technically quest-related, they are kind of interesting. Okay, let's repair anything we got. And then head up. Okay, so how many more do we have? We've gotten through quite a lot of these. There's one there. Oh, I think maybe... Oh, so there's only 10 total? 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9... 10. Oh, so we literally only have 2 more, I think. Yeah, okay. I thought you had to get like 1 and then get 10 past that. But no, I think you get 1 and then you have to get 9 past that. So this is actually... We've only got 2 left, so let's go ahead and knock those out. So there's one like right... right about there. And a little pro tip, you always want to come from the mountains and then go down. It's way easier than starting below it and then going up, obviously. And Shauna got rid of the guy he made the music for. Ever scroll now. I got to find somebody else to do it. That sucks. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Bless you. What? Oh, yeah. Shauna got rid of the guy he made the music for. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, what's his name? Oh my god, why am I forgetting his name? Jeremy Soule. Yeah. Yeah, which legendary composer, like honestly one of the best composers. I would say Bethesda really lucked out getting him to do like, you know, Morrowind and Oblivion and everything, because it adds so much to these games, like genuinely. Like so many times I'll play games and like the scores are fine, but I you know, I could never remember them ever again in my life. Whereas Elder Scrolls music, genuinely phenomenal. So yeah, they cut ties with him, and they're not. I think they're getting. Didn't they say they're getting Einon or Enon Zur to do it? The guy that does the Fallout stuff. Wasn't that confirmed? Like they're just using the Fallout guy, who also makes great stuff, but I definitely prefer the Elder Scrolls personally. They're getting him to do the Elder Scrolls 6, I believe. That was the thing, wasn't it? Which I don't know how that's going to work, because they're very, very, very different atmospheres. Tonally, you know? But he's a great composer, so I guess we'll see. His music really made the games. It was, you know, I think for me, most of the time with video games, I would say that, like, obviously the gameplay and the presentation, all that is very important for me. But with the Elder Scrolls specifically, yeah, the music is such an important part of it. And it is for all games, but I'm just saying, there's very, as I've said, it's like a character in these games, is the music. Okay, oh yeah, we gotta make a spell too. Let's do that after this one. Actually, Frostcrag is literally right there. Could pop over and make a spell real quick. Where is this place? Did I mismap this again? No, there it is. Ninendava, right? Yep. Ninendava. So, let's remove this. Let's find the location, then let's make a better destruction spell. So we can start grinding that up. Ho ho yo 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 yo. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so I wanted to use a Varla stone. Why Why can't you just give me what I want to use? Why's it always gotta be a pain to find the thing in this game? Every time. I just want to use the Varla stones. It should be down here. I'm on A to Z, am I not? Oh, it's just literally at the top. Okay, it's gotta be down here. Varla. Where the hell? Am I crazy? Okay, it's not alchemy, that's why. There it is. Okay, because we got 11 of these left. Okay, so we've got this. We can fast travel back. Now, let's go make a spell so we can start grinding destruction a little bit better. Frostcrack. Einon Zur. I still don't know if it's Enon or Einon, but Einon Zur is good, but not fitted for fantasy. Now, honestly, won't live up to the role IMO. I don't know. I mean, yeah, his obviously like his Fallout works. Didn't he do something else for Bethesda too? That was not Fallout related. His Fallout works are great. I will say I'm not like as a big fan of the Fallout like atmospheric soundtrack versus the Elder Scrolls. I much prefer the fantasy notes, obviously. I just don't know. I don't know where his chops are when it comes to like making a more fantasy-oriented soundscape. I don't know. He could be amazing at it. I mean, he's obviously talented. So I don't have any basis for that. Maybe he has composed for fantasy games that I just don't know about. Okay, let's do Altar of Spellmaking. Now, let's compare it to the spell that we're using currently. So this would be on target. So this uses 9 mana, so it's spammable. Fire damage, frost, and shock, 9 each. So, we do have a good amount of mana currently. So let's do this. I think I'm just going to make it pretty easy because I still don't know how it works. Like weakness to fire versus fire. It's always confusing as hell to me. So let's just do fire damage. We'll do on... We can just do on touch. We're basically a tank. Yeah, and then we'll be able to do so much more too. Okay, on touch, let's do like maybe 20. Let's see if we can get away with 20. Area doesn't need to be anything. Duration 2? Okay. Save changes. Name spell, remove effect, modify effect. I should be able to make another one, right? Okay, so that's fire damage. Let's do frost. Frost damage. On touch, 20. Times 2 seconds. Wow, this is going to be really good, I feel like. Okay, and then shock damage. Oblivion and Skyrim soundtracks are some of my others' favorite music. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat. My only thing with Morrowind is that it's just... there's not enough. Like, Oblivion has tons of tracks. Skyrim has tons of tracks. Morrowind has amazing tracks, but I just want more of it. Morrowind. Shock damage. On touch, 20. And then duration 2. So 40 mana. So 4 times the amount of mana, but that's probably fine. And then we'll call this... Save changes. L3. I'm going to name it after Final Fantasy. Triple Triad. Which sounds cool as hell. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my god, I just realized I beat Final Fantasy VI for the first time recently, and there's like a warring triad, which is a huge thing, like 3 statues of very powerful gods or something. And I just realized it's a triple triad, and then in Final Fantasy VIII, the card game is called Triple Triad. It must be literally a reference to that. That's funny, and I call myself a Final Fantasy fan. Okay. Yeah, do it. Create. Congratulations, you have created a new spell. Well, thank you so much. So we go to magic, then we go to... Triple Triad. Bum, 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 bum. Well, it's on touch, that's why. Ba, ba, ba. Then show shortcuts, then put that down here. Yeah, this should be a very powerful spell, too. And it uses more mana, too, which means I think we'll level up faster as well. Not bad. Fallout is a classic music to it, and Elder Scrolls has more of like an opera to it. Fallout to me just feels very like wastelandy. Like it feels very rusty. The music, you know, it feels very rusty. It feels very like wind blowing. It's perfect, honestly, for roaming the wastelands. Elder Scrolls feels whimsical bombastic, big, epic. You know, I think both styles very much fit their respective series. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know how he's going to do it. I think it's going to be a major transition. But I'm hoping. We shall see. All right. So for anybody currently watching, what we're doing is we are basically trying to find the last 2 statues for the Umbacano Ayleid statue quest line. Because it's basically a quest line. It's got a whole thing to it. So we only need 2 more statues out of, I think, the total 10. Making pretty good progress. Also, look at that destruction damage. And already at destruction 90. Hell yes, brother. Ba, ba, ba. Gotta remember to work on block, too. Hee-haw! Got him. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I just can't see Einon Zur making light, graceful music, ambient, and beautiful music from what I've heard. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. I think anyone could do anything if they have the skills for it. I just haven't heard that component from him. So, yeah, I have no idea if he's capable of it. I'm assuming he is, though, because, I mean, like, I don't know. Even being, like, a budding voice actor, it's like I'm starting to realize what I can and cannot do. And I think there's just certain voices that probably... So, what's a good voice that I can do? You know, I can do, like, the just typical anime guy or whatever, right? Like, you know, hey, get over there. Stop that. What are you doing? Like the grumbly type of voice. But then I can also do little goblins, too. It's kind of the opposite, right? Like,
hey, what are you saying? Come over here. Give me some of that. I'm hungry.
So I could do kind of 2 opposite ends. I don't know if they're opposite ends, but I'm just saying, like, I think somebody that's a professional composer, there's a chance he can make the transition. But yes, it's obviously extremely different compared to what he typically does. But I just don't know. I haven't heard his other stuff, if he's made other stuff, so I don't know. But we shall see. Ba, ba. What is this? Oh, it's right there. Well, that was easy. Okay, I don't think I want to, like, fully explore this place because I'm assuming it's just going to be randomized loot. But, yeah, that was nice and easy. To the point where I'm expecting, like, the floor to fall out from me or something. That one was super quick. Whoa. Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. Einon composed cell phone video game soundtrack to Blake's album? Wait, what? What's up, Lewis, by the way? Einon composed cell phone video game soundtrack? I'm confused by that statement. Okay, I think we have literally one more. There's also Vilverin, but I'm pretty sure we got the first one at Vilverin. So I think there's one more statue remaining. It's over this way. Right about here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Goblin voice sounded like a mafia voice. I make him a little... Yeah, there's definitely a little component of mafia in him. Since they're little, crime dudes a lot of the time. Bum, bum, bum. I'm not saying he's not good or skilled. I just don't think he'll be able to do what Soul did with ES4 and 5. Yeah, I know that's not what you're saying. I'm just saying I haven't heard his other stuff. He could be an amazing fantasy composer, and I just haven't heard it. So we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. Okay, so right there, Frank Thanakas. Bumpy, ba ba ba. Fana. This is like a whole big ass place too. I think I saw an alien well up here. Let's go grab that real quick. Bum bum bum. Whee! Yeah. Which I think just gives us 30 more maximum magicka, right? That's about it, I do believe. Where's the entrance to this place? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. It is interesting, though. I wonder if it's more of a thing of, like, you know, they already obviously had a working relationship with Einon. So I wonder if they chose him out of, like, convenience because they, you know, they've worked with him, and building up a work relationship takes time, obviously. Or if they've, like, heard his fantasy, or if he's like, yeah, I can definitely do this, and then they chose him based on that. I'd be curious to know that, but I don't know. Oh, the guillotine. Classic. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm looking for a statue. Oh. Ah, it's a vampire one. Ooh, you guys are not going to like this fire. Okay, so we got to make sure we don't get vampirism. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. I'm literally showing you what I have, and now you're dead. So are you sure? Ba, 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 ba. Oh yeah, we always want to get the vampire dust, because that's for a quest coming up. What's up, Roman? Also, Elder Scrolls 6 might be a desert sort of vibe, so a new style might fit well. Yeah, that's the other thing. I was thinking about that, too. I think, didn't he confirm it is? I don't know. It always gets confusing as hell. Confirmations, rumors, blah, 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 blah. But I thought there was something where now it was heavily, like, yes, we are definitely doing... Oh, I think it was like a leak. And I think it was from a reputable leaker. I don't remember. Anyways, I thought there was some, like, soft confirmation that it was going to be in the Iliac Bay or whatever. And yes, it's going to be like Daggerfall or whatever. And then also High Rock, which means, yeah, if we're going to have a lot of deserty type stuff, my favorite gaming environment, then, yeah, he would be a lot better fit for that, because obviously a lot of deserts and Fallout stuff. So that's a good point. Okay, where does this go? That does go down there somewhere, but we just opened up a door over this way, didn't we? Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ya ba 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 ba. Oh, Blades. Oh, he did the... Oh, so Einon did the Blades... Elder Scrolls Blades soundtrack. Interesting. I did not know that. So he's already worked on an Elder Scrolls game. Is that game still functioning? Can you actually still play Blades? Yeah. I don't think I ever played that for 1 second. Yeah. Destruction already at 91. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's go see where this goes. Ba, ba, ba. Let's pop this sucker open. Nasty vampires! I'm here to cleanse you of your unholy existence. Pretty big in that industry regardless. He's the opposite of a no-name. Yeah. We'll just see once it releases. Okay, if I were to put the statue somewhere, I would put it like right here, I feel like. There's a vampire literally around the corner from me. I saw them hiding within the shadows. So if I can just sneak up.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
You're just saying that, but you don't actually see anybody. So you're just saying that, like, trying to commit to it. Also, notice we haven't got like a single sneak point. Actual insanity. You dead? Oh. I don't think vampires like fire so much. Okay, that opens this. So I think we're progressing because it's like trying to basically open up all these interlocking pathways and closed doors. Ooh, big flooded chamber. Okay. Is it perhaps below the waves? Below the water? I'm assuming there's got to be some point to this room, otherwise why does it exist? Aha. I don't think we came from here. Aha! Now, no quest update, but that should be the final one, I do believe, right? Does, yeah, you have to get one, you have to sell it. Although, it was weird because he said, like... Umbacano said, like, oh, check out that Ayleid statue across from me. And there was not an Ayleid statue. I remember thinking that was very odd. So, I don't know. Yeah, because we didn't get a quest update for that, but maybe there is just no quest update. Oh, my God! Vampire Patriarch. Oh, this is like the final... Oh, he, like, spawned out of the, My God, that's so strong against him. Daedric Cuirass, Dagger of Storms. Wow, get absolutely destroyed, buddy. Staff of Fireball. Quite ironic. Yeah, I wonder where he appeared from. He wasn't here before. It was odd. Give us up, Perry the Berry. Welcome in. Alright, well, to my knowledge, that should be every Ayleid statue. As far as I know here. Let's check our inventory. So this should be miscellaneous. Ayleid statue times 9. And then what does our quest say? Umbacano has offered to pay well for any more statues I find. I should look for more of them in Ayleid ruins and bring them to him. If I could find all 10 of the statues, he will pay me a large bonus? So I think that completes it, but there's no quest update. Acquire the full set of 10, but he lacks the resourceful treasure hunter. See the section below for locations. When the second statue is sold... Oh. Oh, okay. So yeah, wait. It is recommended to find and sell all 10 statues down Bacano before that? Huh? Okay, that's really bizarre. I guess it sounds like we should just get... Yeah, I'm confused as to whether... Because the thing is, there's only 10 that exist, right? We had to have already gotten one, which had to have been Vilverin here. And then we sold that, which triggered the collector quest or whatever. Then you have to get like 1 or 2 more, and then that triggers more quest updates. But we have all 9. However, we don't have the 10th. So I think if we sell all 9, that's probably the best thing we could do. I'll figure that out next time. Let me make a note here. To sell all statues. Because it sounds like it breaks a quest, but what I'm not going to worry on like the minutia. Like if we did the thing, we did the thing, whether the game is bugged or not, you know? So, but it sounds like, yeah, you want to sell all 10 before you talk to him again. Which I would imagine most people do anyways, because like you don't really get a quest update. Okay, cool. So that's all 10 Ayleid statues, as far as I know. Now, we are going to take a little break as I go to the bathroom, and I will return. Thank you for watching, everybody. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Alright, welcome back. Welcome back, Jack Sparrow. You missed one? I don't know if I did or not, honestly. I mean, it has to be Vilverin because we did all the other 9. There's only 10. You have to sell one and trigger it, so I'm assuming... I am assuming that we have them all, but we'll figure it out in the next recorded episode. Okay, so that's done. Let me take a look at what else I have to do here. This we completed. Oh yeah, I'm going to shout out the members and patrons as well in these streams, just in case people watch in the future, because it's kind of like a video. So thank you to our Tier 3 members, Roger Hunt 5 and GWible A14, and thank you to our Tier 2 members and Tier 3 patrons as well, Audio MD, David Glebes, Lincoln Pop, Toe Collector, Banana Brady, Montrojan, Pirif, Demon Wrath, Gboz26, Sarah Perry 3391, Jer Tupala, Ace of Swords, Low Country Grace, Jacob Marshall, Roger Hunt again, Forsaken Borg, Peter Prestige, Gothy Stitch, and Emily Griffiths. Thank y'all very much. Well, okay, so yeah, I guess we can just explore more, or we can probably go get Amber. That's probably the better thing to do. Question is, do we need to do anything before we leave? I don't think so. I think we're pretty much ready to go as far as I know. So yeah, let's head back into the Shivering Isles. A strange door. Because I want to get enough amber so that I can create a full set of amber armor.
Stay away from me. You've already spent too much time over there.
No, I have not. There's so many other things that you can do in there that I have not done in there just yet in there. Okay, so I don't want to do any quests here, but what I would like to do is find some amber caches. Not bramble. Amber is in the Mania side, right? Because this is Bliss. Yeah, I feel like if we just put maybe something like over here and travel from there. We're looking for elytra, and we're looking for amber receptacles. What's up, Nicola, if I haven't said what up to you? What's up? Heretic War Priest. Wow! Goodbye. Potion of Magic is strong. Potion of Healing. So we should have been here before, but I wonder if the stuff regenerates. Alright, so what do we got over there? High Cross. Wait, High Cross. There's a quest there, but that's not what I'm looking for. Whoa. Is that like visually messed up? It almost looks like the sky. I guess it's reflecting off the water. That's really weird. Let's also wait until the daytime. 12 hours would be 8 in the morning. Alright, so we're basically just looking for anything to pop up on the map as a location that we can head to. Or a elytra that we can kill as well. Brellock. I think that's like a major main Shivering Isles quest location, but let's check it out. Oh, let's go. Yeah, something tells me we're not going to be able to go into this place, but let's see. Ba-ba-boo. Wooden door to Brellock Hall of Honor needs a key. Yeah, that's what I figured. I think that's a major main quest location. So where would there just be like a random dungeon? Probably maybe like over this way. I'm thinking. Boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, ba, boom. Bollywogs don't have amber, right? I think it's only the elytra. Let's go check. Here, take a triple triad. Take a triple triad. Why is this like stun? It's like insta-killing everything. This feels really strong. It's only 60 points of damage, though. Ba, 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 boo, ba, ba, boo. There's like Grummite architecture over here. Oh, hi. Just hiding out, huh? Flawless Pearl. There you go. Yeah, you can find them from those guys, but we already did that quest. There's a dude way out over there who I don't think is supposed to be there. Unless this is an Easter egg that has yet to be discovered. What are you? Well, now I gotta go see. Yeah, you're just a dude, huh? Yeah, you're a Scalon, right? Hulking Scalon. They go invisible, so they're hard to detect. So come here. It's like glitched out, too, or something. Hard to even see where that guy was. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, wait, yeah. Gnarls have amber, don't they? I mean, that would make more sense. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking it was the elytra. The elytra have the elytra ichor. Wait, no. These guys do drop the Madness Sword. Oh, and amber. Okay, now I'm really confused. Maybe they both can just... Maybe elytra and Gnarls can drop it. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, so that's one amber. I don't know exactly how much we'll need. We'll also need some matrices, ideally. Take that. And then nothing's popping up on my screen in terms of locations. Glad to see you streaming again. Yeah, glad to see you as well, Mr. Perry. Hope you've been well. Welcome back. I never use magic in the game. One time I used the heal. I used my sword and shield and archer skills. That used to be how I played. I never, ever, ever used magic, ever. And then I think once you play these games enough times... I think once you really like play these games a lot, you basically need to convert to using magic because it's just far more, spices things up, obviously. I used to be really, like, anybody that watched me back in the early days of YouTube, I used to be really anti-magic user. I used to think they were, like wizards were big pussies and shit like that. I used to think, like, using magic was so lame. But now, it's quite the opposite. Magic just adds so many, like, little interesting tools. Like, I'm bored now of just, like, sword and shield. Unless it's something like Dark Souls, where it spices it up quite a bit. Ba-boo, ba-boo, ba-boo. Oh my god, look at go! Oh! It's weird, because we're not dealing, like, 2 health bars worth of damage to these guys, yet they're still dying, like, 2 hits. But I'll take it. Alright, I think I might just look up a map of the Shivering Isles, because we're not seeing too many locations. There's a camp over that way, so let's check that out. After killing the Scalon over here. Are you going to play Resident Evil 9? Perhaps. I am so out of the loop. I did not even realize, like, Resident Evil 9 was, like, coming out. Like, I looked into it and I was like, whoa, this is actually just RE9. Why did I not even hear about this? So I recently found out that it exists. I have played, like, every major recent Resident Evil. And, like, 100% of a lot of them, too, because they're so fun. So I definitely want to. It's just kind of like a thing where it surprised me that it's already here. The next game that I was excited for was Pokopia, the like Animal Crossing Pokemon thing. So I don't know. It's really going to come down to like, can I do both of them at the same time? Because they come out within the same time of each other, basically. Ba 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 ba. Yo, Desu. Transformed Heretic. Yo, Desu, thank you very much for the $2. I think they're called super chats on YouTube, right? Ba 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 ba. Yeah, for sure. Ba 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 ba. That's you in the DMs, right? Because your name's different, but that is you, right? So let me just make sure I know how to do this. On YouTube, right? Is what you mean? Okay. Yeah, we should be good. Let me know if there's any other issues. Thank you for the $2 chat as well. Dream walk can't. Oh my god. Oh! Nasty little things coming at me from all directions. Take that. Yeah, this just kills them in one hit, but it's weird because their health bar is like still persistent. So odd. Okay. So yeah, let's check out this camp. We want to get lucky basically with what do you call it? Museum of Oddities. Yeah, spawns here. And you got to pay attention because some of the stuff does not look important at all. There's so many just like random camps that really have like nothing. See, there's something, it's called the mixing bowl, and I think it works as like an alchemical tool. So we gotta just make sure we find that. Ooh, Milcar might be good, unless we've been there. I think that one has a quest too. It definitely does. Silern does as well. Man, I gotta just look up a map here to see what's not quest related. Shivering Isles map. So many campsites. Oh, interesting. So yeah, let's just look for some of these dungeons. Ba 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 boo ba boo ba boo. All right, so there's an interesting one over this way. It's not quest related, but it is where you are sent if you break the law. Because I forgot, we got to do that too. Like break the law, because there's a whole unique jail system. Really don't know what changed on YouTube's end, but all my messages were not visible to anyone but myself. Yeah, I have no idea.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Transformed Heretic. But yeah, no worries. Hopefully that fixes things. And thanks for modding. Yeah. Okay, let's go to that, that random zone. What's Dire Ruin? Let's go see what that is, too. I want to do a pure mage playthrough of Skyrim. Never done that. Always was a balanced character. It's a ton of fun. I mean, that's what I was saying is, like, I think I used to definitely be somebody that was, like, you know, using magic is really lame. Using anything ranged is really lame. That was way back, like, when I was, I don't know, 18 maybe. And now that I'm a grown adult, that's much smarter than I was back at that time. Yeah, magic in video games, also in tabletop RPGs. I mean, now I play mages all the time. I still don't like playing as like the pure wizards. I don't think this place is quest related either. Dire Warren, 'cause it's not ringing a bell. I don't like playing pure wizards simply because I don't like managing 50,000 spells. It's really not like my style of character class. But sorcerers, warlocks, kind of anything in the middle. I really, really, really like. My last D&D character was a sorcerer, and it was so much fun. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. I mean, in games, depending on, obviously, like how the game does it, like Fable's a good example. Magic is super duper fun in Fable. Really just depends on the game. Some games just do, like, magic is definitely the way to go. I think in Skyrim specifically, magic is definitely, in my opinion, more interesting than Stealth Archer. More interesting than pure warrior, you know? Okay, so what we're looking for is amber mainly, and obviously anything that pops up for the Museum of Oddities as well. Oh, you know what? We should hunt for those skulls, too. That would be a good thing to do here. Hi-ya! Go ahead, hit me. I don't want your magic. Oh, you little punk. I need to not be silenced. I need to be able to hit ya. Gnarl bark. Don't care about none of that. So this is right here is what we're looking for. Hollowed amber limb. Now, major thing to remember, there is a Sheogorath shaped amber. It is a unique item that'll pop up in amber caches. And you can just end up not getting it in an entire playthrough because I don't think the amber regenerates. So basically, if you never find it in any amber thing, you basically can never complete the Museum of Oddities quest, which sucks balls now, doesn't it? But we're getting a lot of good amber here, though. Ba-ba-ba-da. No, you don't. Yeah. Here, hit me again. I see you're a group main, huh? Okay, bye. I recently did an alchemy hand-to-hand only playthrough, then finally made being a monk-style class possible. They rebalanced hand-to-hand to make it viable. Yeah, it's a lot of fun in this. In fact, we're going to have to switch to that at some point. And that also sounds like a really fun build, too. I never thought of combining hand-to-hand with alchemy. Makes a lot of sense. Here, hit me. Thanks so much. Take that. God, destruction is raising crazy fast now. Okay, we're getting a lot of amber, which is good. Ring of Endurance. Nope. Don't need that. So something's down there trying to hit me. Let's go this way. Thanks for having me. Glad to be back again. Hope you and chat are doing well. I am, yes. I can't speak for chat, but I'm doing well. We just got a ton of things we got to do today, but I do have like this small pocket of time to do a stream, so we can get some progress on the Oblivion stuff. But outside of that, no complaints. Bum, bum. Watch out for arrows if you're doing a mage build. Yeah, true. Hit me! Ba, ba, ba. This is the type of thing that's like not scary at all in this game, but would be unbelievably terrifying in real life. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, ba, ha, ha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit me. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Goodbye. How many of you guys are dropping amber? Come on now. Okay, what's the point of this room? Ebony Greaves. So yeah, you gotta check. You gotta check every single like chest that you open for the unique stuff in the Shivering Isles. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I need to repair my stuff drastically, but unfortunately these guys are just everywhere, blocking me from being able to repair. So is this where we came in? Route door to Realm of Sheogorath. I think there's still a path we didn't go down, though. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, because we killed you. But I think there was somewhere we didn't go. I'm imagining this place has at least 2 zones to it, I would think. I know we didn't fall down into this pit. I fell into the pit. You fell into the pit. Land drows are kind of scary in these games. I think with this version of the game, there's just something about the graphical style that nothing is actually scary to me. But Landro's the idea, in a more realistic kind of visual style, would be absolutely that would genuinely be a horror game for me at that point. I hate big nasty bugs. Yeah. Last type of Pokemon trainer I would be a bug type most likely. I've been listening to any particular artists / bands recently. Good question. I've basically been listening. So whenever I go to the gym for a long period of time, I pretty much alternate between listening to podcasts and then listening to bands and musicians. And once I get tired of one or the other, it switches, you know what I mean? And then sometimes YouTube videos thrown in there as well. So currently I'm in a podcast mood. I've been listening to the Sleepy Cabin podcast with all the old school Newgrounds animators, Oni and G, Zach Hadel, Psychic Pebbles, who made Smiling Friends, which I will, till the day I die, always be so happy that Zach was able to succeed on that level in life. That's so crazy to me. I've been following him for forever. Stamper, who really went off the rails, Mick Rice Pirate, all the old school Newgrounds dudes. I love that podcast to death. I'm sure everybody, so many people now would think oh my god, this is so politically incorrect. It's horrendous. Oh my god. But for the time when it came out, it's just a good time, man. Friends hanging out. So I'm listening to that. I'm going through the whole thing again. I've listened to all of that a million billion times. I think we're done here. Is there really nothing else here? But before that, I'm trying to remember what. Oh yeah, look at that. We didn't go this way. Oh, and there's this too. What the hell? How did we miss this? Before that, I'm trying to remember what I was listening to. Yeah, I think I've been wanting a new band for a long time. Caro Caro Bonito, I think the last time we talked kind of triggered that for me, and I love their stuff, but there's only 4 albums. My god, I thought you were alive. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I got into anything new outside of that. Just a lot of the classics, Radiohead and stuff, listening to that stuff over and over again. I don't know. Outside of Caro Caro Bonito, that feels like the last band that really gelled with me, and I really liked. I can't remember if I really listened to anything new outside of that. Yeah, here we go. Why did we not do this? It's the snakes I can't handle. Yeah, snakes don't bother me. We've got a snake currently. I've had a bunch of snakes. Bugs bother me. Snakes I can hang out with all day as long as they're not aggressive and assholes, which a lot of them are. But bugs. Oh my god, look at this. Bugs give me the heebie-jeebies. The niche for graphic, realistic, grotesque monster games isn't really being filled. Monsters? Yeah. Bugs? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Is there any, bug game that's, absolutely horrifying? Alright. 600 gold, Journeyman Alembic, Mercantile Black outfit, and Summon Daedroth Tome. That's interesting. Oh, here, hit me. Oh, thanks so much. Here, take that. Hit me. Thanks so much. Take that. Okay, I'm gonna kill your friend too, just so you know. Your friend's dying as well. Man, we're about to max out destruction already. Holy crap. Stop silencing me, man. I'm so close. Maxing out destruction. How dare you? How dare you? Amber gold. Okay, so yeah, we're getting a lot of amber. Good, good, good. We should go try to make that stuff as soon as possible. This looks freaking disgusting, like some sort of anus, but vertically cut. Root door to Dire Warren Subterranean. But there's this door here. That might be the exit. Or the shortcut. Yeah, I mean, some bugs are cool. Any sort of, like, arachnids, I think, are cool. I love Black Widows. I love their design. You know, anything that's not gonna, like, skitter and bite, which are a lot of bugs, because I think there was some awakening over the past decade where people realized, like, hey, a lot of this stuff doesn't actually hurt you if you don't, you know, fuck with it. So, yeah, spiders, I think, are cool. Snakes are cool. Anything that, yeah, just doesn't skitter around and has, like, a ton of appendages. But Cindy likes bugs. I think bugs are cool. Like, they're very interesting, like, in terms of design. You know, like, they're freaking mechs a lot of the time. But they do give me the creeps, and I don't like them. And I like having what is it, Dubai? What is it, wait, what? You just take this? What the hell? Unrefined green mode. Whoa, okay. Those Dubai cockroaches, what are they? D something. Anyways, those things are nasty. Can't deal with it. Cannot deal with it. Wish I could. Okay, let's jump over here. Parents took me when I was a kid. I saw a 15-foot boa at the zoo. I was scared since. 15-foot boa. I'm trying to make an Arthur Morgan joke here, but I'm just coming up with nothing. Boa. You know what type of animal my favorite? You know what's my favorite animal? A boa. A game based on that one scene from the Kong movie. Oh my god. As soon as I read Kong, I knew exactly what you were talking about, because the first time I saw that, I was such a huge pussy at that time with like movies and everything. I've talked about this. Like now I'm the complete opposite. I can watch pretty much everything outside of torture porn. But yeah, at that time, yeah, Sneak finally increasing, by the way. What the hell? At that time, man, oh man, I just thought it was, you know, I was a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, and I was like, ooh, Peter Jackson, okay, and then it's freaking King Kong. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna be traumatized with that. And then, yeah, of course, there's a horrendous, like, massive bug scene that is one of the most gruesome scenes I've ever seen in my entire life. It was so right, yeah, that really did a number on me. And I think it's because Peter Jackson actually directed like horror, didn't he, before Lord of the Rings? But I've never seen that stuff, like Basket Case. So it makes sense, I guess, looking back. But oh my god, this place is crazy. But yeah, that particular scene really did mess me up. No joke. Back when that movie came out, I feel like no one ever talks about that movie now. All right, Scalons, time to die. Hit me. Thank you. Yeah. Hit me. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we good? What's this? Red kelp. Let's take some of that. Do want to get one thing from every little alchemy thing. Alright, let's go down here. This place is really cool, man. This is a place I would totally write off in Oblivion. That actually has some really neat stuff to it. Weird, because when I was a kid, I used to catch crickets and grasshoppers with my bare hands all the time and just play with them, but I absolutely loathe them now. There's so much stuff as a kid you just don't think about, you know? Like, I used to eat fish sticks, and I cannot eat a single thing remotely coming from the sea at all these days. But back as a kid, it was just a fried little piece of meat, right? So I didn't even think about it, so I loved it. Also, liverwurst. My grandma would give me liverwurst because she was like, had German... the hell is this? Alyssa? What is this? Huh? Why do I have no memory of this at all? I definitely at some point would have looked up every unique item in Oblivion and make sure to get it sometime in my life. How is there a unique bow here that I... This would be like a Skyrim's Hidden Treasures, which is... I thought I could never do for Oblivion. What is this? She's got a whole journal and everything. Lisanne. Why do I not know about this? This is genuinely baffling me. Okay.
Second Sea Turdus Trailius surprised me when he brought me to this place. It is quite beautiful here. This will be a much-needed vacation from the city. I have found the cool water from the stream nearby to be quite refreshing. The spot above the waterfall is a great area to clear my thoughts. I shall bathe there frequently. His continual reference of this place as our home is beginning to annoy me. How do I tell him that it is not my wish to spend the rest of my days here? Trelius informed me that he plans on making this dwelling our permanent home. I will try and convince him otherwise. I do not see us living here for the rest of our lives. This place is beginning to feel like a cage. I need to get out. I'm in much need of fresh air, of sunlight, of life. I'm going to try and find some way out of here so I might be able to grab a bit of freedom from time to time. I've been spending more time at my daily baths, scouting the area below, trying to find safe passage. I do not think he suspects anything, so I will continue my search. I climbed down the cliff face today and into the cabin below to scout out a safe passage. I was careless in my steps and alerted a nearby creature. I quickly retreated up the walls and bruised my arms and legs in the process. I do not think Trelius has noticed the bruises, as he has not mentioned anything about them as of yet. I need to be more careful. I think I have found a way around the creatures. Yes, I'm certain. Before I try to escape, I will attempt to convince him to leave this place once and for all. My confession of last night to Trelius worked. He's letting me return to the city. In some ways, I am sad. Sad that I will not see him for a while, for I know he loves me, and I just cannot stay here for the rest of my days. I leave as soon as I am finished packing. Trelius, why do you not come for me? I am hurt. I am scared. I scream your name. I beg of you to come for me, but I do not see you. Why do you leave me here alone and injured? I am at your mercy. After 3 days of yelling for help near the waterfall with no response from Trelius, this word is so hard to say. Trelius, I have given up hope. With my fractured leg, I cannot possibly go on. I can neither go forward nor return. I can only suffer. Mundus Turdus, I managed to drag myself down the stream a bit, but cannot go on. It is not so bad. I have now what I have been craving for a long time, freedom, although not as I had planned. Nonetheless, I am free. It is not so bad. The cool water from the stream is quite refreshing after all. I'm like genuinely wondering if I literally never did this, because I have zero memory of this. And we've got a unique bow that has nothing on it, though. Lisan. No enchantments. How odd. Because, like, back when these games first came out, I would, like, you know, look on the internet and see, like, oh, the list of all the unique stuff and then make sure I grabbed all of it. So I genuinely just don't know if, like, I completely forgot about this or if I literally never did it. I don't know. But that's interesting. The best bug to wear a striped sweater. The orchid mantis. Hey, same. That's my favorite bug. I love manti. Manti are one of those that gets a pass from me because they are just so freaking cool, and I love that they're just like so feisty, you know? Okay. Well, I guess we're done here. It's all the time. I have not seen Basket Case. I just knew that Peter Jackson made it, and I know it's like a weird horror film. What is this place called? Dire Warren. Let's see if there's anything else in here that I missed. Turtleneck. In the subterranean. Yeah, wait, there's a guy. Trelius. Oh, so we can... Yeah, because I was wondering, can we find this guy? So where is... That's what I was wondering, because, like, obviously this DLC is all about mental health and stuff, so I was wondering if she was just... Did she fall in love with, like, a monster, like a Scalon? And I just didn't look at his name? Because there is a guy next to her, right? A Scalon. Where did she go? No, this was the other way. Because, yeah, you can find Trelius, but I don't know if he's a dude or if he's, like, a Scalon. Let's go back this way. Diseased Scalon. So where is Trelius then? It said non-responding, which means it sounds like he's like an enemy, or at least a guy we can talk to or whatever. But I don't know where he is. I'm assuming it's just like one of these Scalons. She like fell in love with the Scalon or something. But I don't know. Weren't you on a Command Zone episode as like a playing guest? I could be wrong though. Hey,
I would love to have that happen, but no, I have never been on Command Zone. I would get absolutely destroyed because I'm still relatively new to Commander and Magic in general. But no, I think I have to have roughly 5 million more subscribers for them to be interested in me being on that show. But hey, Command Zone people, you ever watch this for a reason you would never do that? I would love to be on. Sure thing. Okay, I'm confused. Where is this Trailius guy? This almost seems like a weird... Yeah, let's see where he's at. Just so we're not wasting time. Trailius? Oh, he's in here. He's a dude. So where is he? Man, this... Wait, what? Is he like... In order to reach him, go to the easternmost section of the subterranean where there's a waterfall and a pool of water with several red kelp plants. We were just there. Walk along the top left edge, jump on the various outcroppings, heading to the waterfall in the center. Small opening in the waterfall. Whoa! This is like a straight up secret thing that I legitimately don't think I've ever seen. Which is so entirely rare. Oh my god. So yeah, there's like a hidden NPC in here that you have to actually like find like a Halo skull, basically. So it said the waterfall, so I think we're at where we are. Where's the waterfall? I hear the waterfall, but I don't see the waterfall. Like, there's like a waterfall sound being played, but there's literally no waterfall. Okay, I think where we were is, like, where he is. So, like, this way. Let's go check. Okay, my doorbell just rang, so give me 1 second, folks. Be right back. Alright, just a delivery. Bum, bum, bum. Liver is good for you. That's fair. I just don't like eating organs. Not my thing currently. Okay, I think it's that way. I'll get over there. Those are some of the creepiest movies I've ever seen because of the practical effects and weird concept. I didn't even know there was multiple films. I thought it was one film for Basket Case. Okay, so I think... Oh, yeah, there he is. Look at this.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, no. I thought he, like, didn't attack you. How'd you survive that? Good for you, man. Also, what is attacking me? There's like another... Ow! He has so much health. Okay, this is really cool. I never knew this guy was here ever, I don't think. And apparently, if you talk to him, like, before he aggroes onto you, he says something like, there is no dialogue or something. Successfully talking to Trailius will display the I have no greeting dialogue bug. Because you're not supposed to really be able to talk to him. You learn something new every day. Grand Ring of Mysticism. Pearl, Strong Potion of Healing. Oh, this guy's got a journal too. Wow. Okay, what do you got? Oh, this one's long. Weird, unique, considering it's not even as good as a normal even now. Yeah, I know. I'm just baffled that I never even knew of its existence. Alyssa has been very nervous these past few days, even thinking about packing up and moving out of here. I will hear nothing of it.
She does not understand the importance of this place to me. The city is too busy and too noisy for me to think clearly. Only here can I practice my studies in peace and not have to deal with the inferiors back in the city. Nothing soothes the soul like the gentle sound of rushing water. She will grow to love this place. Alyssa is beginning to spend more and more time at her daily baths. I have not pressed the matter, for I know she is true to me. Maybe I will follow her tomorrow. No, I cannot. I cannot afford to lose her trust. I have worked too hard to get her here. Spent 2 hours waiting for my Alyssa to return from her daily bath near the waterfall. She apparently fell asleep. I did not inquire any further, but I did notice scratches and bruises on her forearms and legs. She probably tripped and fell, but was too embarrassed to tell me about it. The past few days, Alyssa has brought up the subject of leaving this place. Has she already forgotten why we came here in the first place? Has she already forgotten the daily mental torture of conversing with the inferiors in the city? This constant bickering and bickering between us is starting to wear on me, and I fear I will not be able to take much more of it. Alyssa spent nearly 4 hours today at the waterfall. She said she fell asleep again. I will not be made a fool. I demanded she tell me where she had been. She burst into tears and confessed she no longer wished to stay here with me. That night I did not sleep, and the day's events played over and over in my head. In the morning, I made the decision to let Alyssa leave. Let her be free. Let her live life the way she wants. She thanked me, parted with one final kiss, and then took off toward the waterfall. That was the last I saw of my dear Alyssa. I have done what I know is right, but my heart will not accept it. Only time will heal my heartache. Now it seems I have all the time in the world, alone. I have done the right thing. I had no right to keep her here against her will. The only thing that keeps me sane is knowing she is happy once again and free to do what she wants. I swear I still hear her voice now and then coming from the waterfall, but I know they are only echoes of memory. I must stay strong. I will stay here until my dying days, and maybe, just maybe, she will return to me. So I think it's the tragedy there is that she was literally calling to him through the waterfall. He just thought she was already dead. Messed up, man. Another amber, though. That's good. Okay. Let's grab some of these. Gonna need them for that one quest. Still no Museum of Odyssey, or Museum of Oddity Crocs, which is a little unfortunate, but what can you do? Elven bow. Okay, so yeah, this is the other door we saw. So let's go back and see how much amber we can make. Oh, look at that. I wonder with the Boots of Spring-Heeled Jack, could you possibly jump up to this? You probably, yeah, you could absolutely do that with some sort of acrobatics manipulation. All right, well, yeah, this stream has really kind of increased my respect for Oblivion's exploration. I always kind of write it off, but honestly, we found so much cool stuff. Good for you, Oblivion. Bum, 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 bee. So now, hopefully we have enough amber armor. Amber to make like a full set. Bum, 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 bum. So let's go back to that one dude who is in Bliss. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know if this place works under the normal hours. We'll wait till noon just to be sure. What is this place even called? I'm forgetting.
Hello.
What's up? The Missing Pauldron, that's right. Do, 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 do. Okay, so let's take a look at what we're going to need here to have a full setup. So we got the greaves. We got the boots. We need a cuirass. We need a helmet. We need a shield. Cuirass, helmet, shield. And that's it. Yeah. Cuirass, helmet, shield. And then maybe a weapon too if we want to switch to that. Okay. So, hi.
Welcome back, friend. It's a pleasure to serve you.
Thanks so much. What's your current
Take
liking
your
of
time.
me? Oh, beautiful. I love that. Okay, I need a armor. I need some armor.
How can I help you?
Well, so it was Cuirass for 5.
That's a big chest you've got there. You need any help getting this thing on?
No, I'm good, man. Thanks, though.
What are you?
Okay, also a helmet, right?
Don't know why you'd want to cover up that gorgeous head of yours, but here you go.
Thanks so much. You're just incredibly kind. And then just the shield, and that was it?
What?
Weapon, arrows, bow, mace. So mace is 2 as well. Sword and warhammer. Never mind. Forge, armor.
Huh?
Shield for 2.
Strap this shield onto that big arm of yours.
Absolutely. Now, do we want a weapon? We'd have to go and enchant it. Actually, we probably don't have a lot of enchanting left. We probably should just keep this one because it's pretty good. Yeah.
See you.
Bye. Okay, so perfect amber cuirass. Ooh, that does look nicer. I still don't quite like them, just like in the base game, but it does look nicer. Perfect amber shield, which should be light as well. And then perfect amber helmet also. Yeah, there's just something about it. I think it fits the Shivering Isles, but for me, like, it's always like, it's gotta look cool, and man, it just looks a little too extra. I look like a Power Rangers villain or something, which is, I think, my issue. Yeah, we could make a mace. I just don't think I'm going to be able to enchant it is the problem. But I kind of want to see what it looks like. How much amber do we have left? 8? Ooh, okay.
Welcome back, friend.
Hi! Forge me a weapon. Warhammer's force. We could use a warhammer. Let's go with a mace.
Smacking an idiot in the head a few times is the surest way to win an argument, my mama used to say.
I see. Thanks.
See you later.
Bye. Still got to finish this game. I got like 40% into it and kind of fell off somehow. I was expecting more from it. Still a damn good remake, minus the live support. Yeah, I mean, I think that happened with a lot of people because at the end of the day, it's obviously still just Oblivion at its core. You know? So I think a lot of people like were excited when it first came out and then kind of dropped it, but obviously we're doing 100%, so we got to see it through. Okay, let's go back and see if I can like spruce all this stuff up. Can't wait for Fallout 3 Remake, though. I've been wanting to replay Fallout 3 for so long, and seeing it with new graphics will be insane, even with the dull color palette. Yo! Maximilian! Thank you very much for the 10. I feel so stupid every time I see that denomination. My brain literally cannot remember what is a pound and what is a euro. But either way, thanks so much, Maximilian. Very much appreciated.
Nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
Thank you. I love that alert, too. Every time that alert pops up, I get a little sprig of joy because I love Earthbound so much. Thanks so much. And welcome to the stream, unless you've been lurking away. Okay, let's go to Frost Crag. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it's not confirmed yet, though, right? I think it's just been heavily hinted at for the Fallout 3 remake. Or remaster, or whatever. I will be extremely excited. I think I'm really, really overdue for a Fallout playthrough of something. And honestly, Fallout 3, as I've said, is a bit bland when compared to, like, Fallout New Vegas. So if they spruce it up like they did with this remake, or remakester, that'll really, really make me want to play Fallout 3 again. Okay, so let's go perfect amber cuirass. And then we go over here. This menu is so odd. Okay, so we have to click this, then we have to click a... Yeah, we don't even have... There's not really an easy way to get Grand Souls. There is, but it's a bit of a pain. So let's just do greater, and then go over here. And then what do we mainly want? The magic has been helping out quite a bit. Yo, Roger Hunt, thank you for the $10 as well.
I got to go. I'll catch up on the rest of the stream later.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah, we're actually about to end soon here because I am going to have to take Cindy to an appointment. An ocular test. But yeah, thanks so much, y'all, for the generosity. Adios, Roger. There won't be too much to catch back up on because I'll probably just make this and then do a few more things maybe and then end the stream here. But thank you. Thanks for watching. Yeah, what's the best thing? I guess just magicka increase, right? Wait. What? Oh, okay. So fortify magic, I think, again, and then we'll just do the standard. That's fine. We'll name the enchanted item too. Come up with a good name. Amber. The golden Aegis, the fossilize and Pokemon Amber Aerodactyl. Arrow. Sugary. Ooh, sap. Yeah, there we go. The sap. The sap. Should be the sap something, or should be sap something? Sap. Yeah, sap. I need like a defensive term. The sap. The sap plate? Sap plate. Yeah, sure. See, is it plate though? Not really. I just need a defensive term for this. Bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum. Disliked all the DLC. Yeah, same. New Vegas DLCs except for Honest Hearts. I really want to like Honest Hearts. I just never can. It's never. It just never clicks for me. But all the other DLCs I love. And then Fallout 3. Yeah, man. The pit's great. I like the pit. Kinda. It's like incredibly short though. Mothership Zeta is downright bad. I don't like Mothership Zeta at all. And the others, yeah, a little Point Lookout even was a little. Going back and doing all of them again was just not. I think really it's a thing of like New Vegas just overshadows it quite a bit in a lot of ways. Yeah, Point Lookout is good, and the pit I think is even better, but it's so short. But everything else, How's catch up there? Have a wonderful evening and take it easy. If you're leaving, David, adios. Thanks for watching. Oh, Sap Mail. Yeah, perfect. Why did I not think of that? Yeah, we'll call it the Sap Mail. Because we might make a better version of this anyways. Okay. And then this menu is so bizarre to use. Enchant. Okay. Then we're going to do the Perfect Amber Helmet. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do, I think, just Magicka again. Fortify Magicka. Then switch over here. We're going to hit the left button. We're going to call it the Sap Helm. Pretty basic. Yeah, we'll just do basic names because these might get upgraded anyways. The Sap Helm. We go back over here. Press square. Good. Then we've got the Perfect Amber Greaves. We'll do Common Soul, and we'll do Magicka as well. We'll go over here. We'll hit the left 3. We'll call it the Sap Leggings. Sap Leggings, sure. Okay. And then we've got the Perfect Amber Shield. We've got a Lesser is better than Petty, right? Petty's the smallest, isn't it? Lesser, and then we'll do, again, Magicka. And we'll call it the Sap Aegis. Every time you want to sound cool and you're naming a shield, just put Aegis. Bam. And then lastly, the Perfect Amber Mace. Lesser Soul. We'll just give it... What goes with... I mean, Frenzy would be par for the course, but it wouldn't be as good. Soul Trap. Ooh, Soul Trap's kind of interesting. Yeah, that could be helpful, actually. Sure. And we'll call it the Sapper. Yeah, we'll just call it Sapper, because it's sapping people's soul. Ooh, the Soul Sapper. Yeah, there you go. Then we can fill up some soul gems, too. Perfect. Oh, we have to move this up. Area or duration? So we can do that, and like, what? It's only gonna be like 1 use. This is gonna be terrible. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Epic. I like the remastered graphics-wise. I just wish they kept the original dialogue lines and fixed all the bugs. Maybe we're a little more faithful to the original character model/monsters. I'm good with all that. For me, it's just the bugs. That's really all that it is. I would love performance to be better because it's a beautiful game, but it chugs like you're playing a it chugs like you're playing an Unreal Engine game, you know, which isn't great. Bum, bum, bum. And the bugs is really the only problem for me. The new voices, I understand how that could absolutely be like a point of contention for people. For me, I like the new voices. I think they really honestly added a lot, and I think the voice actors are really good too. Like, they hired some really good people to voice the new stuff. So yeah, it just comes down to the bugs. And it's more so just because it feels like a lot of the bugs are very easily fixable. That's the only thing for me. And then I think this would have been a perfect remaster. Ba 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 ba. Honest Hearts is my favorite. Love all of them. Old World Blues probably the best overall in terms of content creativity. That is my favorite Fall. I don't know though. Far Harbor was really good, but it's been forever since I played it. But yeah, I'd probably still say Old World Blues would be my favorite of all time. Honest Hearts, I don't know, man. Every time I play it, I really try to get into it, and I never, ever, ever can. It's the same thing with like Mothership Zeta. Like, I love the idea of aliens. It should be, you know, a knockout of the park for me, and it's just not. It never ends up being that, you know, for whatever reason. Ba 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 ha ha. Okay, so we're looking for weapons here. Hatred Soul, let's drop that off. The Mad Axe will keep. Yeah. Alright, so you're outfitted in the full amber, which, yeah, just doesn't still click for me. It looks kind of goofy. I do like how glowy it is, though. I really want to like it, but I just can't, man. I don't know. I definitely like the madness more in this version. Dead Money, yeah, like I said, I've really come to like it. I still think Old World Blues
Looks like
does
you're handy
beat
with
it
a blade.
for me, however. Ba, ba. Lonesome Road, I love a lot, man. Lonesome Road has shot way up in terms of how much I like it. Basically, like when I was a kid, like I just didn't like any of the stuff that was super scary and dark, which is a lot of Fallout. But now, I appreciate all that stuff. So Dead Money, love way more. Lonesome Road, love way more. Old World Blues, I've always loved because it was just like the zany one. Yeah, only one is Honest Hearts. Could never click with it. I like Joshua Graham. He's cool. So the survivalist, you know, that's the weird thing is like the survivalist stuff is probably the best thing, and it's like it's like a side unmarked thing or kind of something a lot of people are not even going to find.
Pity, sir.
I don't know. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, the vibe of Honest Hearts, I can totally see people liking a lot. For me, it's all right. The Utah or whatever, or Wyoming, Utah or Wyoming,
virtue,
the mountains.
I
Ba ba ba.
certainly.
Bobby, Bobby,
Only
Bobby,
quality goods for sale here. What can I interest?
Let's sell that. Let's sell that. Let's sell that. Let's sell these. Let's sell that. Let's sell that. Let's sell these. Beep, ba, 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 ya, ba, ba, do, ba.
A good price for a good customer.
Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let's sell 7 of these. No. Not that much. Just 7. And then 4 of these.
That's a fair deal. I appreciate.
Farewell. Thank you. Bye-bye. What's up, Polywall? Congrats on being gay. Yo, what up, Kodami? We're just about to end the stream, unfortunately. But welcome in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll end there. We got a lot accomplished today. Got all the Ayleid statues. Also got a full set of amber armor. Explored a little bit in the Shivering Isles. Currently, I'm recorded a bit ahead of a time, so if you are a member on the channel, you can see everything that's current. I think there's 1 video that I haven't uploaded yet. 1 or 2. I think there's 2 videos I haven't uploaded yet. But you will see them soon if you are a member. Otherwise, they'll be releasing every Monday and Friday as usual with something different in the middle of the week. And then, yeah, we'll turn in that Umbacano stuff in the next recording and kind of get back on track. As for streaming and like what that's going to look like for anybody that wants to continue to watch streams here, as I said, we're basically in a big transition at the moment. I will talk about it in the future, but once that is done, then I can go from there and build a schedule. Right now, I just can't do it because there's so many things that I have to be like ready to like drop everything for at the moment. So, yeah, I do want to build up to like a smaller schedule. Just that'll happen sometime in the future. As for now, when I am able to and when I feel like streaming, I will probably be going live in the mornings. Probably like, yeah, 9 to 10 to 11 Mountain Time, just as a heads up. So you can like the tweet on my Twitter that I just tweeted, if you so wish, which I will put the Twitter in the chat there. So feel free to go there and like that pinned tweet on my profile, and then you'll be alerted. And then also, if you're a member or patron, and if you're in the Discord, I will at everybody as well when I'm live, just as a heads up. But I gotta go take Cindy to an ocular appointment. Thus, I must leave. However, we will catch up with the rest of the chat before that happens. Ahem. No, this is just the PS5, not the Pro. Yeah, sorry, Kodami. Thanks, Desu. All right, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Thanks for that bit of generosity near the end there. Appreciate it. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the stuff, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. I'll just be going live in the mornings when I'm able to chip away at this grindy stuff in Oblivion, although there's really not that much left, probably. You know? Yeah. All right, see you all later. Bye.